Hi. The title of my story is With a Friend. And it's about Simi. Small frame, slim and beautiful. She definitely stole the gorgeousness from her mom, Mommy. That was what she called her. The only child of a single parent, lost her dad at age 3. I'm sure she would have very little memory of him. Simi grew up in Ile-Ife. We grew up together in that small town in Osun State. After secondary school, Simi got admission into the University of Lagos, where she met her new friends, the ever beautiful Adekiton, Bingbe, Tokbe, Romoke, and Bimbo. Bimbo is actually the eldest of them all, and they called her Auntie Bimbo. My story happened when Simi was in our 3rd year at the University of Lagos. Simi must have heard a very devastating news. She was in tears, wailing uncontrollably, drenched in her own tears. She held her phone in her hand as if she wanted to call someone. Then she declined again. She declined and decided against it. 2 minutes later, she scrolled through the contacts on her phone. Names of her 5 friends popped up, and each time she felt like calling them, she would change her mind again. Her weeping continued, and then eventually she dialed Auntie Bimbo. Luckily, after 2 rings, the call was not picked. She quickly dropped it, and then at the same instance, Auntie Bimbo called back. Auntie Bimbo was shocked to hear Simi crying. She tried to calm her down, and she did a very good job. So, Simi started to talk, still trembling though, in her words. Auntie Bimbo, my life is in a mess. I am in serious trouble. And she went on and on, trying to let her friend understand the bigness of her situation. Simi went on, Auntie Bimbo, you are my only true friend. Amongst us ladies, you are like a big sister to me, and you are the only one I can confide in. Of course, Auntie Bimbo said, and went ahead to assure her that she will stand by her always. Then Simi broke the news. Mommy has been ill and was recently diagnosed of full-blown AIDS, HIV/AIDS. She has just a few days to live. There was a short quiet. Auntie Bimbo began to pray. The God of miracle will show forth. We will not give up. We will stand with you. We will stand by you. She went on, and of course, Simi's spirit was lifted. Simi mentioned to Auntie Bimbo that she would not be able to come to school immediately. She would like to stay with Mommy for the last few days in case the worst happened. And the worst actually happened. 4 days after that, Mommy passed. But the moment Auntie Bimbo got off the call with Simi, she called all the ladies, Adekiton, Tokbe, Romoke, Bingbe, one after the other, telling them, I told you that Mommy is always wayward. Now, she's got HIV and she's dying. God knows if she will even last 1 week. She told them Simi just called her, and they all went on calling one another. The gist was very hot, but no one could call Simi because Auntie Bimbo warned them not to, since Simi confided in her. Fast forward, 3 weeks after, Simi resumed school. Went straight to Auntie Bimbo's room to thank her for her support, as no day passed without them talking deep, not knowing that all our secrets were no secrets at all. But something happened. Some of Simi's stuff, clothes and books that she left with Auntie Bimbo were no longer in Auntie Bimbo's room. So Simi asked for her stuff. Auntie Bimbo told her she moved them to Kayode's place. Kayode is that rich boy who wanted to date Simi, but Simi wouldn't. I know what you're thinking. So why would my stuff be with Kayode? Auntie Bimbo said because Kayode has more space and that our own space is too small, and you know, our stuffs might get choked and might not be safe. With that in mind, Simi went on to her own space. In less than 10 minutes after she arrived in her room, Kayode's car arrived with another bus and two young men. The two young men brought out Simi's stuff from the bus and dropped them by Simi's door like there was poison in those things. Kayode, with his keys dangling from from one of those belt holes, walks towards Simi, who was in shock seeing how her things were being treated. And from a distance, Kayode said, "Hey Simi, how are you? Welcome back to school. Well, we brought your stuff. Nobody could keep them for you, but I did to show my love for you. Although I had to keep them, some distance away from my space. I kept them in a store away from my living room. I also heard that your mom passed. So sorry about that. And we also heard what killed her. Hence, we are all just being careful with you and your stuff because we never can tell." And with that, Kayode walked away. Who is your friend?